In this video, let's talk about ABS CBN, the March deadline, and Duterte. What's happening between the deal about their franchise for their network? That and more in this video. So if you own the stock, check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell, smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing, about the stock market, about trading, about particular analysis on certain stocks as well. Because my goal, my narrative, is so you guys have the right information at the right time so you guys can win, so you guys can trade the markets with confidence. So what are you waiting for? Hit the bell, guys, subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the video if you want to know more about ABS CBN. Hey guys, so it's the time of the week where we analyze particular stocks, and over the past few days, I received so much messages about ABS CBN. Probably these were from people who owned ABS CBN stock, and this were from a group of people also who have cash that are thinking that, is ABS CBN a cheap buy right now? I made a video also about it, talking about the different revenue streams of ABS CBN. Please remember that its traditional media business, Channel 2, is not the only revenue stream that it has. I posted in that video that they still have other revenue streams. They have events businesses, they have Kidsania, they have their cable network, they also have other TV stations where they could still air their programming. So the whole talk that ABS CBN will go to zero because Channel 2 will be out, it's not entirely true. Pretty much they still have other sources of revenue where they can still make money as well. So before I proceed with the charts, as you know me, my goal, my narratives, I always teach you about technical analysis. You always talk about charts because everything you need to know is found on the charts. Everything you need to know is how you analyze the stock, and that's how you win, and that's how you can trade the markets with confidence. I want to zero in into two things. Number one, Duterte made an announcement that ABS CBN, why don't you just sell your company to someone else? And there's a lot of talk that it may be Dennis C who will buy, it may be Dennis C who will position into it, and there's been a lot of talk that he's interested to dabble into the media industry as well. So as you all know, Dennis C, Chelsea Logistics, Phoenix Petroleum, those are the stocks that he's listed into. Then ISM, if ISM, the backdoor of Videna via ISM, so he will now have 3 listed companies in the stock market. What you can do also is check how those companies will move, although it's not really connected to what ABS CBN is, but similar to what's happening, whenever there's something that's happening to VDR, you see VDR stocks also go up. You see some sort of conjecture depending on who the chairman, the CEO is of that company, especially if that company is particularly listed. So I guess the key things to watch out for is what Duterte is saying, his narrative is towards ABS CBN. If it's something that will really be sold to, will it be sold to? And questions you can ask yourself, and you can also comment below. I like to hear your feedback also in all of this. Is will it actually be sold to Dennis C, or will ABS CBN actually sell it to Dennis C? Will there be another person or another company, another entity that will want to buy it off from ABS CBN as well? Or will ABS CBN actually sell, or will they just slug it out that, sige, we'll roll the dice, we'll see who will win in 2022, and we might have a shot, we might have a chance to get our franchise back in 2022. So those are questions, those are underlying questions that you may want to consider as well. But will ABS CBN go to zero? Not really. I got also a couple of questions that will they be delisted? Please remember this. Delisting is not based on if the company will lose a bit of revenue. If the company's revenue drops, there are a lot of companies that have revenue drops. Some companies have lost money even, but they're still listed. So there are different criteria for the PSE in terms of delisting a company. Some are voluntary delistings, meaning they're the ones actually wanting to be delisted, similar to what happened to RWM, that the private company, that being a private company might be better, might be attractive for them than staying in the public eye. Please remember, if you are a public company, everything should be massively disclosed. If you're a private company, you can keep a lot of the financial records in-house as well. So there are considerations like like that. No, so there are some also like Kalata, they got delisted because they violated a lot of the regulations. There are some also they have a minimum requirement like the days that it's traded in a year, the float, to for them to be able to be in the market. If not, they will be delisted. But it does not mean if the company's income is down that they will have to delist. So please remember that as well. Second news item was this. Manny Pangilinan. Manny Pangilinan is in the news lately because of Maynilad. Manny Pangilinan is in the news lately also because of the third telco player. You've seen a lot of heat between Duterte and Manny Pangilinan. The talk that they've been having in terms of the third telco player. The talk that they've been having in terms of Manila. But please remember, Manny Pangilinan owns a lot of businesses. And one of them also is TV5. So that being said, there's been news reports and I've seen video clips on it that Manny Pangilinan is actually open to the idea that if ABS even makes a pitch, please remember there's what you call block time programming. Black time is basically when someone produces a show and puts it on a particular network, and then they just pay for the airtime there. So there's been news and there's been talk that if ABS CBN should close, or at least Channel 2 should close, the talk is the shows of ABS CBN would be aired on rival networks TV5. So that means TV5 will make money as ABS-CBN will have to pay for that space. But in turn also, the revenue, the ad spend would go, everything would pretty much go to ABS-CBN. So that's how it normally will go. So this will help TV5 in a way because they already get money from the block time. This will help ABS so that there's continuity still. Please remember, the largest assets of ABS-CBN are still its stars. So maybe regardless of what station or what channel, as long as there's continuity, especially on the shows that are very, very important, very, very relevant, very, very popular, then these stations will still be there. The celebrities will still be there, from the A-lists that they have from Vice Ganda, or the ones that you have during the teleseries at night. As long as there's continuity in there, I think the ads will be there. And please remember, they're also going digital. But I showed you in the previous video that there's just a small chunk of the revenue of ABS-CBN is coming from digital means, meaning majority still of ABS-CBN's revenue comes from traditional sources, and their digital unit is still not really as profitable as what they want it to be for it to actually carry the load. But let's see, because I've been saying this over and over, the trend still now is still digital. Whoever takes care of digital, whoever crushes it in digital, whoever makes a lot of money in digital will win, whoever is the most relevant. And the problem though also, and this is not just for ABS-CBN, this is for the entire TV media industry altogether, GMA7, etc., that YouTube, Netflix, the attention is shifting there. You can already watch videos via Facebook, TikTok, Instagram as well. The reason why you know me and you're watching these videos is because of YouTube. So the internet has somehow democratized everything, that anyone who has an internet connection, anyone who has a camera, anyone who has a message that's worth listening to can also broadcast. Before, it used to be you had to hear me via interviews in TV5, ABS-CBN, GMA7. But now, because of YouTube, I can share my thoughts, and not just limited to 5-10 minute interviews, but I can share as much as I can and as often as I can. Comment below if this insight is something that's helping you and this is something that's helpful for all of you. So what does this mean? If ABS-CBN does block time programming with TV5, Channel 5, this will continue to give them revenue still as the ads will continue to pour in. I don't know if GMA7 will be the biggest beneficiary in this, but because ABS-CBN, please remember, they also have TV Plus. If they have TV Plus, it's digital already. It surpasses the traditional type of broadcasting. So there. Lastly, let's look at the charts for those who are like me, who like to follow what the charts are saying. I don't know if you can see this very, very well, but this is the chart of ABS-CBN. Nothing much has changed. It's pretty much still bearish. From a chart perspective, short, mid, and long-term parameters are still showing us bearishness. It still hasn't shown us any signs of reversal. I actually thought when it made its move above 20 a few months ago, I thought there was a push that it would break out from the stock of ABS CBN moved down, then it started to consolidate a bit. Then it tried to make a move past 20. When it tried to make a move past 20, I actually thought already that move past 20 was something that will push it higher, was something that will cause it to reverse as well. Because the major resistances that I'm seeing is somewhere near 22, then somewhere plus 24 and 26. If those areas get broken, we could see a reversal for ABS CBN, especially if it's coupled by good news that will cause them to push up. That being said, there's no good news. The stock broke below the 16 peso, the 18 level first, then it broke below the 16, 17 peso level. That being said, breakdown is still in effect for ABS CBN. The bearishness is still in effect for ABS CBN. There's still no signs of reversal. So that being said, number one, if you're a position trader, as you all know, we don't want to buy stocks that are not yet in uptrends. We don't want to buy stocks yet that are reversing. We don't want to buy stocks that are not yet in uptrend. So essentially, from a position trading standpoint, there's no buy signal yet. From a quick trading standpoint, we want to buy stocks that hit support levels. But ABS CBN currently is still breaking down. ABS CBN still hasn't, we haven't really seen a solid support yet that there's a lot of people buying at those levels. So from a quick trading standpoint, if the breakdown will continue, if ABS CBN continues to push lower, so please remember, ABS CBN closed the day at 15.7. It's below, it's pretty much below the 16 peso level. So if we don't see ABS CBN push up or show semblance of buying, the breakdown may continue. That being said, if you're a quick trader, you wait first. You don't want to catch a falling knife. The name of the game is not to buy stocks while they're falling. You wait until they've hit a level of support, they've fallen, and that's where you start to buy. For those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, one way for you to be able to analyze it is just look at, again, review our technique in RSI, our 4-step trade setup for RSI. That's what you can do. That's what you can use on how you can trade setups like this on stocks that are oversold. It worked for Manila Water. It worked for MPI. It worked for DMC. Just go back, find stocks, use RSI, oversold, boom, and come in. And yon. I hope you guys got a lot of insight from this for ABS CBN. I hope this is something that gives you a lot of context and a lot of content. I want to hear your comments. Do you think ABS CBN will be renewed this March? Comment ABS CBN renewal if you think ABS CBN will be renewed, or comment no, it won't be renewed if you think that ABS CBN won't be renewed as well. Comment below also what next set of stocks that you want me to analyze and talk and give you more insight on, so I can share and just make more videos about it for 2020, because I made it a New Year's resolution, not a New Year's resolution, but I made it part of my journey is just to continue to share the process, share tons of content for all you guys, because that's the reason why I love doing videos like this. I just want you guys to be informed. I want you guys to be updated. I want you guys to win. I want this YouTube channel to be able to help you. And if you find so much value in this, I would really appreciate it if you can like, comment, because it also helps the channel. But above and beyond liking and commenting, if you can share, subscribe, and hit the bell, that will be even more amazing. And lastly, for people who want to attend our Stock Smart sessions, the links are down below. We have Stock Smarts Manila this March, Stock Smarts Taiwan this February, Stock Smarts London this April. The London session, please email trainings@stocksmarts.com.ph to have the entire details. Stock Smart Singapore will be in May. The link is in the description below. And for those who want to consume via reading, via learning from my books, I also have links below on how you can order them via Shopee, and they'll deliver to wherever you are in the world, or in Manila, or in the Philippines. So I guess that's it for now. Marvin Germo, pushing you, urging you that you can be more, that you can live out your dreams, that the stock market is highly emotional, but for you to win is for you to forgo your emotions. For you to win is for you to disregard your emotions and just follow what your plan is based on the fundamentals, the technicals, the macroeconomics, and whatever strategy that you have. Please remember, stay away from emotions, follow your plan, follow your goal, follow your technique, and that's how you will win. And that's what I want. I want you guys to win, and that's why this channel exists. I just want more and more and more Filipinos to win as well. So I guess that's it for now. I'm back here in Manila, just chilling because it's the start of the year, trying to find new ways, new things that I can do also to innovate and make myself better as well. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo from BGC. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.